10 promises from the Congress manifesto that will leave you shocked. 1. Caste census. While Indians have moved forward from caste politics and Hindus are more united as a voice than ever before, Congress plans to waste the nation's resources on a caste census to redivide Hindu society and implement their cynical Jitni Abadi Utna Hak. Number 2. Removal of 50% cap on reservations. Congress has promised to raise the 50% limit on reservations, which would require a constitutional amendment. Not only is this an attack on merit, it is an attempt to further entrench caste politics in the country at a time when we're supposed to look forwards, not back. Number 3. Dismiss the Manipur state government. Yes, you heard that right. They have promised to just outright dismiss a democratically elected state government. So much for saving democracy. Number 4. Indirect promise to allow Sharia. In the manifesto, Congress has promised that minorities will have the freedom to use personal laws, including choice of dress and food. This is not just against Uniform Civil Code, but an indirect promise to allow hijab in schools and to strengthen the halal economy. Number 5. Restoration of Maulana Azad scholarships. Scrapped by the Modi government, Congress plans to bring back taxpayer-funded scholarships for Muslim students to study abroad. Essentially, Congress wants to fund the foreign education of Muslim students from your pockets. Number 6. Implement MSP according to the Swaminathan report. In 2010, the Congress government had rejected the Swaminathan report, which recommended that MSP should be at least 50% more than the production cost. Today, they have promised to implement it, which if done, would lead to skyrocketing inflation in all agricultural and dairy products. Number 7. Scrapping the Agnipath scheme. Congress has promised to scrap Modi government's Agnipath scheme. Not only does the scheme ensure that the average age of our army is young, it also offers employment to thousands and potentially lakhs of youth in the future. Evolving methods of warfare in the modern age require technology-centric means and not a manpower-centric armed force like in the past. Number 8. Scrapping GST. Congress plans to scrap the current GST regime and introduce a single slab GST. This would mean that essential commodities would be taxed at the same rate as non-essential and even luxury goods. A cycle would be taxed the same percent as a car. The system was used by Malaysia and dropped after it had failed. Number 9. Change India's stance on Israel-Palestine. Congress criticized Modi government's stance on the war in Gaza. The truth is that the Modi government has maintained India's stance in support of a two-state solution. The only deviation was to condemn the October 7th attacks as an act of terrorism. Is Congress whitewashing or even endorsing the heinous events of October 7th where more than 1,000 civilians were butchered by Hamas? Number 10. Repair India's international image. Congress has said that it will work to repair India's image on the global stage, which has apparently been damaged by alleged intolerance and suppression of human rights. This makes it evident that Congress is simply parroting the narrative and talking points about India that are peddled by the West and its NGOs here in India. Long story short, the Congress manifesto is a cynical document that shows their lack of vision for taking India ahead. They are more interested in wealth distribution than wealth generation. They are more interested in divide and rule for power than forging a national conscience. As a voter, what are you more interested in? Come voting day, use your democratic right to ensure that their sinister agenda never sees the light of day.